this as a favor for Fat Boy, for Jesse Flores, who started out in our company, and he was our very first artist that we employed. And Jesse wanted to open up a tattoo shop, so we did this, and we opened up and hired about four tattoo artists in the city of Managua, and it wasn't meant to be a business venture, but about 6 months after opening up the shop, our landlord found out that a couple of rich gringos owned the shop, and she quadrupled our rent, and we had to shut it down. A few months later, we found out that the tattoo artists that were working for us, they were literally, doing tattoos in basements and, out on the street, and, we wanted to help them out. So we brought them to Esteli the first project was to help work on our annual convention booth. And if any of you guys, like Dave, has been to our annual booth, Dave, tell them a little bit about what we do.
You go into the IPCPR, and all you have to do is go to the main entrance and listen. Because the only people that have any good music going there is Drew. Then you walk over to Drew, and it's like walking into, first of all, Old Home Week. Because everybody knows and loves the Drew crew. But the exhibits themselves are like totally off the wall. The earliest I can remember was you were giving away, tequila. Tequila with the...
Oh, the Salsa. Yeah, that was in 2003.
2003, 5?
Maybe 4, exactly.
And it was a madhouse. It was crazy, and I thought, wow, these guys really like tequila. Every year you go back, it's another amazing booth, amazing attractions. You've seen the sneakers hanging in my humidor.
And the Chevette.
The artwork on the wall over there, the tobacco leaves. What am I leaving out? Oh, the press boxes.
Tobacco leaves are back there.
All this artwork, which comes out of this fantastic subculture studio, all shows up at the show. I don't know how you guys get it all together, but every year
Fat
it's
Boy
another
runs it.
fantastic
Jesse runs
event.
the show at Subculture Studios, and like I said, we started out where they would help us create our annual trade show booth, but then it went to creating paintings, like the Joya de Nicaragua piece that you see up there. Like the Liga Privada piece that you see there. Everything that you see here in the Liga Lounge is handmade at Subculture Studios. We don't source it out. We don't pay somebody to do this. We do it right there in our home, at our factory in Subculture Studios. And at this point, we employ 37 full-time artists. And you go in there, and it's really like, a world unto of itself. And basically, the head of our factory is Jesse Flores, called Fat Boy, and when we asked him to do this, he took it upon himself to give his best work, his best shot, and this is a one-of-a-kind painting. He did this out of spray paint, and I saw a picture of it. It looked great, but now looking at it in the flesh, it's unbelievable.
Every Liga made.
And it's every single, so this is one of every single Liga Privada that has ever been released in some fashion. So these have not all been released to the market, but at least we created a band for it. Sometimes, we'd end up giving them to a few of our friends. Sometimes it ends up becoming part of the line. So that's really it. And I ain't letting go of this cheap. All the money goes towards Tech Show, and I'm hoping that this painting builds a home in and of itself today. So let's start the bidding.
Right now it's at $300.
$300 is the bid. Do I hear any other bid?
It goes by increments of 50.
All right. Do I hear another bid?
350.
350. All right.
All right.
400.
400.
Coming from me.
All right. $400. Do I hear $450 from anybody for this one-of-a-kind painting? No one is.
450.
450. Oh, sorry. All right. Do I hear
500.
500. Wow. She ain't playing. Courtney ain't playing.
Which I wanted on my wall.
All right. $550. Do I hear 550? Wow.
750.
Whoa.
Yeah.
800.
Oh. I'm staying out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm staying out of this. All right, 800. Who's
Standing bid,
800?
Courtney is 800.
$800. Do I hear 850? Do I hear $850 for this one-of-a-kind painting? You will never see anything like this ever.
1,000.
Woo!
I work for an airbrush artist. I know what they're worth.
Yeah.
1,100.
There we go.
The only thing I ask is that this is not.
That's
I
my
just
wife
pray
betting
that
the
I don't.
1,000.
I know these guys would not do that, but if somebody else bids, please let's not see this on eBay.
I work for an airbrush artist, and it's something that size in an airbrush painting that she does would go for 10 grand.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Like 10 grand?
Well, I'm not paying 10 grand.
Oh.
Paying 10 grand, you got it, girl.
Hold on. What are we up to right now?
1,100.
1,100.
for Courtney. Do I hear 1,150? 1,200. $1,100 is the bid. $1,100 going to build a home.
That's
Another
almost a house.
$400 completes one home for a needy family in Nicaragua, in our hometown of Esteli.
This can go on a credit card, right?
Yes. $1,100 going once. $1,100 going twice.
$1,200.
$1,200.
honey.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Anybody out there want to make a bid? Nobody here, Will you throw in the puppy? $1,200 is the bid.
Does that fit our...
$1,500. Now we got a house, guys. We officially have a house. Wow. $1,500. This is gonna look so amazing on somebody's wall. Wow. Look at this thing.
It's a whole house.
Yeah, you build a house
Build a
already.
house for 50.
So you think about
Yeah.
it, an accomplished artist like Jesse, they could whip out 50 of these hats a day that took me a day to make. Took a week to make that
Yeah,
painting.
he spent a week doing making this. All right, $1,500, one Tetro house. We've got one in the bag. Now we're going on that second house for another family. Do I hear $1,600? At this point, we're going $100 increments. $1,600.
The hell with 50.
$1,600 going once. $1,600 going twice. We got 15 in the bag, fat boy. $1,600. Do I hear 16? Sold. $1,500.
Nice. That went cheap.
Credit reports on these guys.
Oh no, it's a collaboration. It's good.
All right, hey, congratulations.
Actually, congratulate her.
Congratulations. All right, guys. Wow.
Gentlemen.
So hold on a second. Is that it? We're done? Courtney, we've raised everything?
We're done.
Can you give us a grand total?
Yeah. Give me, can I give you like 5 minutes?
5 minutes. Give us an estimate.
Oh no, 5 minutes.
Maybe 5 minutes.
Over 1,500.
So we just raised $1,500 to build a home. This painting right here, made by Jesse Flores, aka Fat Boy, aka Director of Subculture Studios, painted this by himself. And Courtney and Dave of the Wooden Indian had the winning bid of $1,500, which is one home that's going to be built for a needy family in Nicaragua. So that's
Fantastic.
Goes for a good cause.